Greetings, this is the Instrument Sidekick video for the trombone, page 10, when not playing. Page 10, when not playing for the trombone. As you can see, there's pictures of trombone in here, and pictures of things that you should do and should not do, okay? So just quickly to go over those. Alright, on your trombone, okay, the opposite side of where you put the mouth, or on the same side, I should say, is that you put the mouthpiece a little farther down from the lead pipe. That's where that slide lock is, okay? You're going to need that slide locked, okay? Now, unlocks, and then you can move the slide, and then locks, and then it keeps from falling off. Whenever you're not playing, that slide should be locked. Now, this, the slide lock that twists, it's basically on a screw that turns all the way around. So it is possible it could get screwed too far around and get, like, tightened, and that you don't want that to happen. The point of this screw is not to tighten and untighten things. It's just so it can turn a little to block the slide by latching onto this part of the slide right here. Okay? By turning over to that, it keeps it from coming down. Okay? It needs to just go back and forth, so it should be a little loose, not all the way tight and not all the way loose. Alright? Whenever you're not playing, it should be resting on the ground. Never slam it on the ground. Resting on the ground between your legs, okay? Holding this in place like so. All right. Now, sometimes people, when they're standing up, all right, they will do things like holding it up or doing weird stuff and walking around and bumping into people, and that's not good, okay? And another thing very common that I see, even after I've told students this, is they'll rest their arm on it and lean on it, okay? And they think it kind of looks cool, and it's kind of cool to rest that way or whatever. And what you're actually doing is breaking and bending my trombone. So please don't do that. If you do that, it's going to push this little thing in that I told you can get slammed in, okay? It would also be leaning on it in a way where that could happen. It might bend somewhere in the slide. If the slide gets dented or bent, it's going to cost a lot of money to fix. So don't lean on it on top of it in any way, okay? Another excuse me. Another thing that I see happen when people aren't playing is sometimes they'll hold it up and they'll rest the slide onto something, like rest it on a table or on another stand or something like that. So there's weight, they're resting the weight here, okay? That's not good. What happens then is if you're resting it on here, the weight of the bell in the center, if you're holding it here and it's being held here, the weight of the bell in the center is going to cause some kind of bend or dent from leaning on it that way, okay? So there's only holding it up and down like this, holding it up to play, which we'll talk about soon, and resting in rest position, okay? So you'll need to get used to being able to unlatch and get ready to play, and then latch it closed and putting it in rest position, okay? Those are really the only two places you want the trombone when you, outside of put away. All right, so remember all that? Treat my trombone well, and may the force be with you.